Okay. All right. Welcome once again. So, how many of you have heard of your thoughts are powerful, thoughts are energy? Fantastic. Awesome. I have such intelligent group. Uh, how many of you have heard about the work of Lynn McDougall? No, you haven't. Okay. And then there are more. My own master, Master Chow Sui. Um, so a little bit about me. I'm Malika Rao. I am a practicing pranic healer and energy work teacher, instructor. And I've also learned over 50 modalities, now coming close to 60, um, in meditation, mindfulness, spiritual and psychology space. Um, now, for my journey actually began 9 years back, when I was juggling my career, raising a young family, and then I was traveling and managing social life and so on and so forth. So there was a point where I actually came to a breakdown and I did not realize what was going on. And I remember there was this day I packed my children to school, and then I sat. We used to have this French window, so I sat there with a cup of tea, and I started thinking that what's going wrong, because something is off. You don't feel happiness, you don't feel the emotion, and there's no excitement, there's no energy. So I was thinking about it, and then my helper comes in the evening, and then she turns on the light and says, "Ma'am, are you okay? Why are you sitting here?" She thought I already left for office, and it turns out that I started something at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was 6:30 in the evening already. And because the bedroom door was locked, so the people thought I'm out at work. Actually, that's when it dawned on me that something is not okay. And then I did meet a psychiatrist. Um, and then I wanted to check what's going on with me. Um, she listened to me for 15 minutes, and then she wrote down a prescription and gave me, and a prescription of antidepressants. And when I saw that, I was like, what? What the hell? I mean, you just heard me 15 minutes. I'm absolutely fine. I'm doing great career-wise. I'm having a great social life. My children are healthy and happy. All my relationships are doing fantastic. My health is okay. What's wrong with you? But that was a moment of realization for me that she actually considered it and that I am depressed, and she wrote me a prescription. I remember I came out of that clinic, and there was this French restaurant. I went there, sat down, ordered espresso, large espresso, and black coffee. And then I had, because there's so much of buzz in my head, I couldn't believe what the hell is going on. And then I had one more. And then I called my father and I said, "This is what is going on." And my father is a Vipassana practitioner for over 25 years now. So he said, "It's time you go back to your roots. It's time you go back to your meditation." Now, I come from a typical South Indian family where meditation, yoga, such like things are very much part of our life. And I come from a spiritually inclined family too. So I was introduced to meditation when I was 7 years old. I was highly religious too. I would follow everything to the T. And I was interested in theology. So I went to a convent. So I read Bible and I studied. I was married in a Muslim family, so I read Quran and I understood those concepts too. Luckily, I've been traveling to many places within India and outside India. I have lived in different places. So wherever I go, I was interested. I learned their spiritual systems and understanding. Now, I decided to give myself 30 days to heal my depression by going back to my roots. And I started with meditation. And within 10 days, I was feeling much better. But I knew something was missing. And my quest began from there. And I stayed committed to my processes. And I would say over 16 years, I've been studying a lot out of my interest and hobby. But for the past 9 years, I have been um, on the path and commitment for my inner peace and happiness. And I'm very grateful and thankful to announce that I found my peace. I found myself. I found my, through that process, I found my calling, my purpose as well. So years from now, I have even more flourished career. And then I have my children are flourishing very well. My relationships are fantastic. um, Circle of healing comes from that learning. And also, I have been following the work of Lynn McDegaard and Dr. Jody Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Master Cho Kok Sui. And the idea here is that your thoughts are very powerful. Now, the simple science behind it, every time there is a thought that is created in your head, and every time you believe it, and unfortunately, we believe every thought that comes in our head. And then a feeling is produced in your body, right? A corresponding feeling is produced in your body. Now, feeling is simply when you accept the thought, your mind accepts it and it is pumping the hormones into your system, right? So, for example, if I say, I'm not safe, things are not okay, there is great problem, or this relationship is threatening, and you have the related hormones that are released in your stress hormones that are released in your system, high levels of cortisol and adrenaline. And once they are released in your system, your body actually gets into an emergency mode, a survival mode, that there is a threat, there is something wrong. And when you are at threat, what happens in your brain is the critical thinking, problem solving abilities, creativity, empathy, compassion, all these things shut down. Because at the time of emergency, when your life is at stake, that is not the time to look for creative solutions. You are basically in a fight or flight mode. That is not the time where you would want to start thinking of creative ideas. Let's suppose a tiger comes in front of you, a lion comes in front of you, and that is not the time you would want to say, how can I talk myself out of this situation? Right? How can I creatively do something different? Or empathy for the tiger, or compassion, say, oh, I think it is hungry, let me do something about it. That's not the time, right? Your body gets into that mode that this is the end, I need to either run away from here, or I need to somehow protect myself. So when stress hormones are released in your body, you're constantly in that phase. Now, unfortunately, research says that we live in a place of stress 70% of our life. Now, when you live in this place of stress, obviously you feel these lots of ailments and lots of emotional trauma and stress. You continue to, and when you continue to live in this place of stress for a very, very long period of time, then it manifests physically into illness. And then you also invite challenges in your life. That's why you think that, what am I doing wrong? I mean, suddenly I feel as if the problems are looking for me in the coming, especially for me. So, through this process of intention experiment by Lynn McTaggart, if you guys get a chance, go through Lynn McTaggart's videos. I've already shared one on the on our group, and she's got a book called The Intention Experiment. Beautiful, fantastic book. She also wrote another book called The Power of Eight. Now, this program is designed around that concept. What actually happened? They took this idea as thoughts of energy, and if thoughts create sickness, if thoughts can make you sick, can they heal you? So uh, she brought a lot of scientists and a lot of spiritual masters together, and they started doing these experiments to scientifically prove how these intentions heal you. And over a decade of research, later she has written this book. And they found evidence clinically that when you create your intentions are powerful. When you create and when you focus on them, there is a great healing that comes to you. Now, through this process, what we're going to do is to take you through certain simple processes that can help you focus on your intention. And we're also going to create a circle of healing. I'll take you through simple energy processes for that. And we're going to express our intention to the universe, declare our intention to the universe, and focus on it and see how that heals each one of us. So, going back to Lynn McTaggart's experiments, they have segregated their subjects into two: people who are doing the healing and people who are receiving the healing. And they said, how do we, what are the effects on it? And once they started noting down the effects, they realized that people were able to heal even long term chronic illnesses like cancer, and they came out of it. And if there was no evidence, I wouldn't have believed it myself. But that is the power of intention. And today, I invite you all to join this circle of healing to help you heal yourself, heal your life, and heal everybody around you. All right. So the first step is always healing yourself. And that's why I invited you all to choose one aspect that you want to heal in yourself. And it would help. If it is a physical ailment, fantastic, because you know it's there or not there. Simple, right? So once you understand this and experience it yourself, then you can apply it in every area of your life. Okay. Now the power of this intention becomes 100 times more. It is amplified when you do it in a group healing. So that's why they say whenever you come together and a group of people have the same intention, same thoughts, you actually, the whole power, the energy amplifies. And they have actually seen that whenever you hold group meditations in any place, within the circumference of 5 kilometers, the entire place resonates with that energy, with that frequency, right? So that's why I invite you all to come together for these meditation sessions to go through this process together, all right? So that we can, with the same effort, you're actually getting more results, all right? Do you have any questions so far? No? Okay. So the first step, this is a circle. That is, we are 11 people. I am just facilitating. So I'll help you through the process. It's important to know each other. And it is important to understand what we are going through and what is our intention in healing this. So I would recommend you all to choose a partner. All right. I'm going to announce the person. So for the next 30 seconds, you're just going to look at this person's eyes. Okay. They say your eyes are the windows of your soul. So today you're going to connect with this soul. All right. You're going to create this connection. So that's why I recommend for those of you who are not on video, Neelam, please turn on your video. And then I'm going to announce the name. So just focus them. Is there a way you could focus them, Talat? Okay, fine. Just look into their eyes and connect with this soul. All right, this is how we're going to be the do the group intention. All right, Neelam, I would pair you with Talat.
Okay.
All right, Krishna and Vivek, and Meenu and Sirisha and Mutaigaru. You have me. All right. Okay, fantastic. So take a moment and relax yourself. And if you're wearing glasses, take them off. Um, and then use this opportunity to get to know this person. And Let your inner soul, inner being connect with the inner being of the other person, and your soul knows it all. So don't resist this process. And this is a beautiful opportunity to look into another divine soul who is in front of you. And it is as powerful as your own. And you are connecting with this divinity within. All right. So your time begins now. All right. Fantastic. Come back to the group. And great. So you have established your first point of connection. That's wonderful. And I am now going to take you through the uh, creating the circle of healing. So sit down with your spine straight and sit comfortably. Roll your shoulders back, straighten your spine and chin slightly up and palms facing upwards in a receptive position. And we're going to begin with a small prayer. Bring both your hands on your heart in Namaskara Mudra, touching your heart and bringing your awareness to high above your head. You can think of the one you look up to. You may call it God, Goddess, universe, energy, nature, whatever comes to you naturally. Divine Supreme, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Guru Dattatreya, Mahaguruji Mailing, Master Choa Kok Sui, all the great, great masters and holy saints, all the bodhisattvas, all the archangels, spiritual helpers, beings of light. I invoke your divine blessings, divine healing, divine protection. Please bless the circle of healing, protect us, and continue to amplify this energy of healing. And may this healing circle be blessed with power, abundance, happiness, peace, and lots of joy. In full faith, so be it, and so it is. Bring your palms back on your lap in receptive mudra. Close your eyes, breathe in, and breathe out from your mouth. Breathe in once more, breathe out from your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. Now breathe in normally, relaxing your body. And visualize yourself with all the participants in a circle. Visualize Neelam, Talat, Sirisha, Vivek, Krishna, Meenu, Muttaigaru, and me in a circle. Now spread your hands and reach out on your sides, holding the hand. Close your eyes during this process and visualize it. See who's on your right. In your right side, take the other person's hand in your hand and give your left hand in the other person's hand and feel this connection. Look at everybody in the circle and connect. And feel this energy of connection flowing from your heart through your arms to the other person. And the same is happening with everyone around you. And feel this energy traveling around and creating this beautiful, powerful circle, a bond of trust, faith, a bond of healing, compassion, and a bond of joy. And as you send and receive this energy through your palms, and when you're receiving it, feel this coming to your heart and spreading your entire body, and you're vibrating with the same energy. And feel this energy. And as you create this bond and you have created a circle of healing, bring your awareness to your heart and think of a happy moment, or think of a dream that makes you smile. You could also think of a loved one smiling at you, and feel this gratitude, happiness in your heart. Experience this energy. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head. Now think of all the blessings in your life, all the good things that are happening in your life, and name at least three of them. Maybe you could thank for the loved ones in your life, the opportunities in your life, or it could be as simple as a beautiful day, being able to experience the nature, or it could be simply the fact that you're able to breathe. Feel this feeling of appreciation and thankfulness. And bring this energy down to your heart and let this energy expand. Give it a color. Maybe it's pink or gold. Feel this energy vibrating, forming into a ball in your chest. Now expand this, and like a bubble, it is expanding, expanding even more, filling your entire body. And expanding out of your body, filling your aura, encompassing the entire circle of healing, expanding and filling your entire room, your home, spreading in your community, your city, the entire country, going beyond and above, encompassing the entire earth, going beyond into space, touching all the universes that exist. The law of energy is it always comes back to its source. So, as you spread this energy of love, compassion, positivity, gratitude, love, joy, it attracts the same frequency. And anybody and anything which is vibrating at this frequency is attracted to this energy. All the beings, all the spiritual beings, light beings, all the angels, all the masters, bodhisattvas, Master Choco Otsui, Guru Dattatreya, Mahaguruji Mele, the Divine Supreme, the Divine Father and Mother, and everything in the universe that is vibrating at this frequency is connecting with you and sending the same energy back, amplified, thousand times more powerful. And this energy is coming back to you, more powerful, crossing the space, reaching the earth, crossing the continents, reaching your country, your state, your city, your community, your home, your room, the circle of healing, and feel that vibration, the texture of this energy, the feeling of this energy. It's coming back to your heart. And as it reaches your heart, visualize this bursting into beautiful fireworks, filling your entire body, every organ, every tissue, every bone, even your cells are vibrating with this beautiful energy. And visualize your aura and the circle of healing vibrating at this high frequency of love, of healing, of power, of compassion. And in this space of power, bring your intention forth and say it mentally. My intention today is to release, and name your ailment. And I want to replace it with. Complete your intention. And declare that intention in this circle of healing, which is vibrating with beautiful energy, very powerful. And as you bring forth this intention and you place it in the center of the circle of healing, visualize that processing. And this is the law of universe. Ask and you shall be given. And as you surrender your intention to the universe, you have done your part. Now the universe shall take care of it. And as you let go of this burden, of this ailment, Visualize what is that you want to replace with. And once you achieve this, how would you feel? Visualize yourself completely healed from this ailment. What would you do the first thing? Who would you call to tell? How would you feel? How would you feel in your body, in your mind? And how are you sharing with your loved ones excitedly the great news that you're now relieved? And imagine and visualize all the things you would do. Visualize a day where you do not have this pressure. You're completely healed. How does a day look? How do you look? What are you doing? Who all are there around you? Feel the feeling and feel this, the texture of the feeling. And experience this feeling of relief in your entire body. You're smiling, you're joyous. Beautiful. What a wonderful day. Visualize yourself living your life free from this ailment, enjoying, doing things you love, living a life of purpose, accomplishing the tasks that you have set out to accomplish, enjoying harmonious relationships. You're smiling, you're happy. With this knowing in your heart that you have surrendered to the universe and you have surrendered your intention in this circle of healing, it constantly vibrates with this beautiful energy, not just by you, by 10 other powerful beings who is creating and supporting this field of energy, the 0 point. And know that you could reach this place at will. With this knowing in your heart, bring your awareness back to the room. Rub your palms together. Place them on your eyes. And when you're ready, open your eyes with a big, big smile. Welcome back. Fantastic. So, today we have established the circle of healing, and it's a very powerful place. till we complete these 21 days, this circle of healing will continue to work for you. And you can always come back to this place at will. So when I started this 21 days, I thought it'll be, I wanted to do this as live healing sessions, but I thought it is a little difficult to do it every day. But I propose this now, that every day at 7 o'clock, we open the session and whoever could join, and we meditate together. I complete my meditation rituals by 7, so I can facilitate this session. So, what actually happens when you focus on one intention regularly for 21 days is that you're constantly sending energy to the same space and constantly healing it. And let's see what happens. I want you all to keep a journal, and you have begun today, right? And you assess yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being the least. How intense is this ailment that you're struggling with, right? So each one of you could come up. And the good thing is, the moment I asked you this, whatever number comes to your head, that is the right number. So put a number and see how this transforms and what comes to you in the next 21 days. Do it as an experiment. Just be curious, right? Just be curious what all is possible, and challenge the universe also. Let me see how powerful you are. And let me see if Lynn McTaggart really did an experiment or she's just throwing numbers at us. Okay, just be curious about this process, experiment it, and see what happens with your life. All right. So I was telling you, so what we're going to do is tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow is the Om session. I hope you all will be able to join. We have a dear friend of mine and also a very powerful pranic healer, Sri Vidya Swaminathan. She's going to join the session. She's going to talk about the power of energy. And because you're already in this path, it would be good to experience that and understand more about how energy works. Post that, I'm going to do a small process for all of you. I mean, after the Om session, we could initiate this. Yeah, so we could do a small process, and from tomorrow onwards, we're going to do the group healing. Is that okay with you? All right. So I hope you join the Om session, and I hope Shividya will take you through another energy meditation, so that'll make you even more powerful. And after that, we're going to do a 20-minute process to do the healing. All right. Okay. Do you have any questions so far? Right.
So tomorrow is not at 7 a.m. Then tomorrow we'll have at 11 o'clock, right? After the Srividya session.
Correct. Correct. Because,
Other days it will be 7 o'clock.
yeah, tomorrow is Sunday, so people might want a break. And on Sundays, it is always 10 o'clock. All right. Okay.
What time? Sunday, what time?
Sunday, 10 o'clock, 10 to 11, we have the Om session, Art of Mindfulness.
Okay.
And in that process, we'll have a lot of people coming. And the whole idea is for you all to know the various spiritual modalities that are available and tools that are available for you all to heal yourself and your life.
Malika, I want to say something.
Please.
I do get distracted very easily in the meditation. So it is very difficult for me to hold. But yes, when I was sitting here, I had a lot of pain in my body and so much of heaviness because I was not able to sleep at night because of the small rat in the house. I was very scared of that. So that's why, but by the time we finished, it was good. I'm feeling better.
Fantastic.
But yes, in between once I had to get up also because there was some course which was not actually in the routine before 8, but then it happened suddenly because of some reason. I was not, feeling guilty because of that I was not 100% here.
Don't worry, your circle is protecting you. So that's the best part about being in the group session, where the circle of healing, and that takes care of it. Number one, you're not able to concentrate completely. You have just started, and we cannot experience the post-graduation level right away. Accept you're in nursery or kindergarten and enjoy that process. You'll eventually get there, right? Even if it is a moment's focus, that's enough. That's powerful already. So the good thing is, make sure that just announce to people around you 10 minutes, and that's enough. All right. Second of all, you said you felt the pain in your body. Now, what happens is, when energy flows through your body and there are a lot of blocks in your body, there are energy meridians that run through our body in various places. So, if you have studied anything about Chinese medicine, acupressure, acupuncture, you would know about these energy meridians. In yoga, we call it prana, the prana flowing through your nadis. So when there are blocks, and when the energy encounters the blocks, that's when you feel the pain. When they are disintegrating, you feel the pain. So that's a good sign that the energy is flowing and you're feeling that pain. All right. And lastly, like I mentioned to you, that the best part, the beauty of circle of healing is the circle is protecting you. So you're in good place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay. Anybody else? Nothing to share? Fantastic.
Actually, it felt great to connect with this circle. First time, I kind of felt that whatever I give comes back to me. I think I really saw that. I always heard of this, that give it your best shot and the best will come back to you. But today, I actually felt the connectivity, and then what you give comes back to you. I think that was wonderful.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. And while you connected, you also pay attention to who you connected with. Because in a circle, when I asked you to visualize, you have somebody here on the right, on the left, most often than not, you would have actually seen some person right next to you, right? And that also is a connection. Out of so many people, your soul chose these two, right?
Yes.
So that's a soul tribe coming together, because a soul recognizes a soul. That connection is always there, whether you consciously accept it or not, whether you can consciously know it or not. All right. So, congratulations on creating your own circle of healing today. And it's a very powerful process. It brought me back from depths. And I tell you, I've seen so many cases. I've seen so many cases heal miraculously. It is beyond belief. So, look up this intention experiment. It's huge. It's huge. They do huge experiments with thousands of people. There is a peace experiment that they're doing, and they have seen that when they create this circle of intentions, there is more peace and more joy and more abundance in the and in the places around them. I told you 5 kilometers is the circumference. So and start noting down, right? Now that you have started it, just out of curiosity, I'm just saying, do it as an experiment. Keep a journal and see what are the things that are showing up in your life which did not earlier, and what are the change that are happening, and what are the positive things that are happening. It could be as simple as, today I'm feeling the less buzz in my head, or today I'm feeling my body is very heavy and there's pain. Whatever it is, there's no good or bad. Just write it down, just note it down, and let's see where this goes. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining, and have a blessed day. Namaskar.
Namaskar.